Alright, so I've been working on a lot of videos. I never mentioned it before, but I actually do have a playthrough with Ether as well. Unfortunately, though, I'm going through that playthrough incredibly slowly. My main focus right now, though, is to touch every single waypoint and every single god statue. When it comes to, like, side quests and stuff, I'm gonna work on those slowly over time. And I might only post like cutscenes and stuff from that playthrough, because that playthrough is kind of like just for fun, you know what I mean? It's like my own private thing. I don't really see a need to go out of my way to post everything that I did with this account on that one, because for one thing, it's impossible. I've been playing in this account for 4 years, and for me to complete every single quest and every little mechanic and puzzle and all of that, it's not achievable. Like, it is, but not in no one day or 1 month. No, that's like a several years type of thing. And that account, like I've said, it's just for fun anyway. I decided I might use it as like a guide video, like go around showing how to do stuff. Right now I'm working on Dragon Spine in that account. In this account, my Dragon Spine's at 100%, as you can see, but in that other account it's not. Like, there's like a bunch of puzzles and stuff I need to open up and stuff like that. I'm also working on the Frost-bearing tree. It only goes to level 10. I think I'm like at level 4. So I'm working really slowly on stuff in that account. It's not easy, but well, I'm doing it. So right now we're in Natlan. I'm waiting for the day to trade over. I'm pretty sure I had already transferred over. Like, what I mean is I had changed the time of day like 2 different times, and that event's still not wanting to pop up. It says wait until 2 days later, but I kind of already have done that. I might have to hit it again. So let me see if I do it again. If I just go like this. So I've already waited long enough in game. I hope I didn't go past the time it told me. I know it said 8, so hold on. I think it said in between 8 and something. So let's see. Okay, now I can.
The final battle is here. Time to go to the stadium of the Sacred Flame.
More to hear though.
You can do it, traveler.
Yeah, cause she has to stay behind. Oh yeah, I gotta go outside. That was right. That's why I went there. Okay. So this is my main account, and I don't have to worry about like my characters not being high leveled enough. But you never know. Sometimes I've had issues with stuff in this account as well. Like, this is my main account. Like, so I have 3 accounts now. I have 3 freaking Genshin accounts. I have this one with Lumine, I have the backup one I started with Lumine when I was locked out of my account, and then I have the other one with Ether. So I have 3 now. I might redo some things in Natlan, because I'm going to do the exact same thing that I did with the backup Lumine account. What I'm going to do is, once you finish all of Mondstadt and all of Liyue, in the sub-menu, in this menu here, events menu, it gives you a chance to get Kachina, and if you get her, it lets you start all of the Natlan story quests. I think it's kind of funny how you can skip all of Inazuma, all of Sumeru, and all of Fontaine to start Natlan. And because in my personal opinion, everything in Natlan is like not as big. Like, the area is fairly small. You can max all of these areas out fairly quickly, as well as doing side quests and stuff to max them out. It's really easy. Like, Natlan is easy to do. So I might do that with the Ether account. I might get here, complete everything in Natlan that I did here, max out everything, and then chill out for a while. Because everything in Sumeru is really long. All of the quests out here require a lot of time to do. Like, Sumeru is like one of the longest places. You have like a bunch of quests out here and stuff, and it's more in depth. There is a lot of kind of like in-depth events as well as for Fontaine, but not as the way it is for Sumeru. Like, there's a lot of in-depth stuff, but not nearly as close as Sumeru. If anything, I might do the Petrichor World Quest with Ether. I might re-record me doing that, as well as doing all of Chenyu Vale. Chenyu Vale is one of my favorite areas in the game, and there's a world quest where you meet that that fish lady, the carp, and you go through all of it, and you find out that she's like friends with this creature here, and this is like where she's resting at. The carp is resting here. I have my Votive Jade maxed out to level 10. So I might, because I already did that with my main account, but I want to do that as Ether. That's probably what all I'm really going to show. Like, I'll show all main cutscenes at least, like encountering with the Archons. With that account, maybe. I don't know. I have to decide, because I can't upload a whole bunch of stuff all at once. Especially since I had re-recorded stuff with the backup Lumine account, but then I went back and like deleted all of it. Like, I had recorded all of Leo main boss fights, and I had recorded all of main boss fights for like Venti. But I think I might only re-record certain cutscenes. Like, my bottle broke. It didn't break. It's just, it's cold. When you mix cold with hot, the bottle popped. Anyway, let's I have a lot on my mind, so if I get distracted, I mean, not only is it my ADHD, but look at that damn fissure right there. Look at that shit. So I haven't seen anything moving forward past this point. There's been a lot of people like posting like cutscenes and stuff like that, but I've deliberately avoided it because I do not want to be spoiled. There's been a lot of people posting like cutscenes. I keep seeing the main one of her like on her bike. So where I left off last time, I accidentally hit the wrong button and ended the video by accident. So I had to go back and cut some of the video out for part 545. So this is 546. So we got our ancient name, which is Tumaimi, which means hope. We're also the first bearer of the name, so that's fun. Da da ba da ba ba da 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 da. Okay, now that the ancient names have been forged, should be name, not names. You are ready to step onto the final battlefield for friends, for the beings that inhabit this land, for the flames, and for the legacy that shall be left behind. This domain may take some time to complete. For your best experience, it is recommended that you experience the next part of the story when you have ample time to complete it. Level 86, holy shit. Okay, we need to get rid of her. We get rid of her! Kazuha.
Want me to come along?
Sure. I mean, I don't have anybody above that level. They have level 86. I mean, that's just a recommended. I've been able to complete stuff in this game being like 20 levels lower than what they want. Even in the new account with Ether and the backup Lumina one I had, I'd be like level 20 or 30, and I was able to defeat enemies that were like level 56. So it's all based on it's based on like your artifact sets and stuff like that.
The Pyro Archon is waiting for you inside.
The sacred flame is even brighter than usual.
That guy sounded like Gaming. Gaming's voice actor, is it Caleb Yen? I'm RP walking. Oh, I didn't even see Kachina there. Hello. Hi. Hello. He voices NPCs in this game, and you can tell when it's him. I'm just RP walking. RP stands for roleplay. Oh, Auroran.
I don't think I'll ever forget this day.
Okay. I like how they just put them standing awkwardly. Okay, so Auroran is there. So Kachina and Auroran. I don't think I'm gonna see anybody else. My game was doing this weird thing.
I'll never live to see this moment.
Where it was loading shit weird. Like, it would load things in and out. And it was doing that, when I was trying to do the other parts of this. So I don't know if it's still doing that. Okay, I just think Kachina and Auroran, everybody else is here, that's why. Because I have an ancient name now.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Mavuika. sorry to keep you waiting.
Judging by the confident look on your face, I assume your ancient name is complete?
Yeah.
Yep, it's good to go. Shilonan specifically reminded us to show it to you.
There you go.
To Miney. Yes, that fits you perfectly.
So this is the first time that everybody else is seeing our ancient name too. The only people that have seen it so far is Shilonan, obviously, because she made it, and Sitlali, because she was there. So, and then I think Paimon was there as well. So outside of us 5 or 4, nobody else has seen the ancient name.
Is that an ancient name?
See, everybody's seeing it for the first time.
I heard this is the first time we forged an ancient name for an Outlander. Seems like it was a success. What's engraved on it?
To Miney.
Looks like my people are just as curious about this name. Traveler, Paimon, join me over here.
How am I gonna get up there though? Am I gonna just climb the wall in front of everybody? What the f—
As you can see, I am holding the Traveler's ancient name. With this name, the Wyab entrust to her a monumental task, and this land binds us as kin.
I don't know why I'm getting like a nervous giddy feeling. What?
To Miney. That is her name. Like starlight amid the darkness, flames amid the cold, it means hope.
To Miney.
Hope. After all these endless years of fighting, we finally found it, haven't we?
Ever since the invasion of the Abyss and the decline of the ley lines, the Ode of Resurrection has protected us for thousands of years. For generations we have lived on this land, following in the footsteps of our forebears, taking their place on the front lines.
I don't know why. Sometimes when I play games and I know that it pertains to me, I get like a giddy feeling. Like if I was really Lumion, I would be anxious as shit up here right now. Like, I have an ancient name, I'd be like, oh, this is cool, but I don't want to put myself above anybody else. Like, I see everybody here as equal. Like, I see them as my friends and people I can rely on. I'm not better than them, and they're not better than me. And I respect those that do have a stronger valor than me. But I would be, like, kind of anxious. I'd be like, I don't like when a lot of people stare at me. And everyone is staring at me right now, being up here.
We all carry that struggle with us. And now, thanks to your efforts, the end is in sight. We have a chance to defeat the Abyss once and for all. This glory is one we share. It belongs to all of Natlan!
For Natlan!
Yeah.
Our suffering will not soon be forgotten. But there will come a day when we can proudly declare to our progeny that this war is won!
I feel like I'm like further back than what I was a moment ago.
For our fallen heroes,
Or maybe not.
our lifelong comrades, and all who forge the path ahead through trial and tribulation. For our homeland,
Okay.
we will claim victory! And now no one fights alone!
No one fights alone!
Good. I know it's because it's snowing outside, but my hands are cold. When I get anxious, my hands get freezingly cold. Oh, that's right, because only we can leave. It was just me joining her in the final battle, not everybody else. That lady, that's an ancient name, what's written on it? Like, yeah, because like I said, this is the first time that everybody else is actually seeing it, so, like, Auroran and Kachina and Milani and all those, Kanich, like, it's the first time they're seeing my name. I don't even know if they knew about it. As far as I know, they did. I think we did tell them that they were going to try to forge me one, but this is, like, the first time they're seeing it. I like this music. It's kind of like dreamscape. It puts you in the mood of like emptiness.
we're here. I'm sure you're familiar with the site of the Night Kingdom by now.
Oh yeah, you guys are here, but in a different way.
The corrosion here is relatively mild. So this is our last pit stop. Once we set off, we must destroy our final enemy as soon as possible. Otherwise, no amount of resistance to abyssal corrosion will save us from contamination.
So the way this works is other people are here, but they're not actually where me and her are. So it's kind of like the Star Wars thing where it's like, oh yes, let us hold a spiritual council in the middle of a room with a projector screen. So all of the other characters, any character that's like glowing blue with stars, they are not actually where me and Mavuika are. They're back at the stadium, but they're able to be transferred here through their, I guess their Y-up totems? I'm not clear on that.
So there's no turning back after this, huh?
Paimon, what are you doing here? You look different.
After you left, Paimon started to be able to see this place. It's a mystery to Paimon, too.
That's right.
The sacred flame is connecting us. The moment it sent us here, it made sure your consciousness could reach us. But still, you can go no further. The Abyss also has the power to corrupt the mind. So once we venture deeper, it must be alone. But while we're still here, I believe some of your friends may wish to say a few words.
We don't have much time, right?
True, but there's time enough to say goodbye.
Gee, you make it sound like I'm gonna die.
Come find me when you're ready to set off. I'll explain the next step of the plan.
Okay, hold on. Who do we want to talk to? Can I even talk to them? Chat with your friends gathered here. Optional. Okay, okay. Is it only people at their totems? It's not actually them? Pascal. Or Pascal.
You're about to set off, right? Your bravery is like an echo through the valley, calling on us to respond in kind. The children of Echoes offer you our blessing.
I don't know why I feel like he's gonna break into a rap song.
Everyone is waiting for you back at the stadium. We'll be cheering the whole time.
So that's that little girl that Shilonen took in. It's from her Chronicle event. I already showed that though.
The Abyss is powerful, but there's no reason to fear. We've defeated it before, and you can do it again. Oh, and I brought Mavuika with me. She really wanted to see you.
Hello, Miss Traveler. Not too long ago, you and Shilonen saved me and helped me recover my real name. And now, you're going somewhere super dangerous in the name of everyone in that land. Yeah, she's amazing! Shilonen says a name is like a blessing. So, I want to give you my blessing too. But, I don't know any fancy words, so just be safe and come visit us soon. We can celebrate your birthday next time.
Sounds good to me.
Then it's a promise.
That's right. I promise to meet again in the future.
Oh no. If I remember correctly, in order for her to forge our ancient name, she has to give up her life to do it. So, but I think it's like time sensitive. So I have a feeling she's gonna pass when we're gone. But I don't know. It's just a speculation that I keep having because they made a huge effort to mention it, right? And they wouldn't have gone out of their way to keep bringing it up. Like, oh, the ancient name bearers all died young because in order to forge an ancient name, you have to die to do it. But she's clearly still here and walking around, but just because they die to do it doesn't mean when, right? So I have a feeling that it's like a time limit. Like, oh, do this, but then you die in 3 days or you die in a week or something like that. So I'm curious as to what's going to happen with that.
Our tribe is always open to you. Whenever you choose to return, we'll welcome you back with a huge feast of barbecue and wine. I have no doubt that victory will be ours.
Because it seems funny to go out of your way to bring that up, but then not bring it up again. You know what I mean? Or like have it that she doesn't die.
On behalf of the Scions of the Canopy, I offer you our blessing.
The name of the Turnfire teaches us that everything comes at a price. We've offered generations of blood and tears to this war, and now it's time to collect. We're all counting on you to take revenge, including the Mountain King.
During the Turnfire night, I once said, may the will of Kongamato march ever on,
until the abyss is stamped out. Recently, I saw him again in my dreams. My most trusted partner, Burkina. He believed this would be the battle to end all battles, and implored me to lend my support to the hero of this era. As expected, traveler from afar. That hero is you.
It's interesting, because after you did Kenichi's Tribal Chronicles event, we help him save the Mountain King, but then he like falls into a slumber and doesn't talk again, so it's kind of awkward that he's here talking to me again now.
From the first time we met, I sensed something special. You remind me of someone. The one who moved Burkina to their side. I firmly believe you will defeat the forces of darkness. That miracle belongs to this era.
We will answer to the fire for all our deeds, and so shall the abyss answer for its crimes. Oh, and Hao has something to say. It's funny that all the other characters are still voiced, like even characters who weren't voiced before. Like, I think Milani stopped being voiced at one point, I think. And Kachina stopped being voiced, but then they brought her back. They even brought back a Hal. He had new lines, because he's voiced by a girl. She redid new lines for him recently. But the only character who has not returned yet is Kenichi. Like I said, I know why. But I hope his voice actor's doing alright. I hope he's okay. I think he does a good job with the character. I really do like his voice. It really fits Kenichi a lot, and I think he does a very good job. And I really do hope he comes back, because this is one of my favorite characters, and a lot of people as well as me. It's kind of depressing when you play a game for the voices. I play for the voices, and for the story, and for the characters. And when one of your favorite characters just becomes mute completely, it ruins everything. It ruins the whole story. Like, I want to hear the character speak. So I hope he comes back, because I'm afraid that if he refuses to do lines, that they'll replace him. And I don't really want that to happen, because I feel like Kenichi's voice is solidified for me. Like, what his voice is now is what I feel it will always be, but if he gets replaced, that's going to be depressing. That's pretty much all I have to say on that.
Although you are but lowly servants, you have brought us much amusement. We desire that entertainment to continue. If this is where you meet your end, it would be a great disappointment. We would get over it, of course, but if you do go die, just go without regrets.
That's the nicest send-off you're going to get out of a Hao. Yeah, that's true. It kind of seems like he does care. Like, he's like, oh, if you die, I mean, it'll be sad, I'll get over it. But if you do, make sure you don't have any regrets. You know, that's kind of the nicest thing I think he's ever said to me. Whoop. Okay. Let's see what Milani's tribe has to say.
In this place where streams and waves converge, the people of the springs gather to honor your bravery. Uncle Noo's here to see you off too.
The reason why I said I hope his voice actor's alright is there's that massive fire that's going on right now in LA, and I don't know where he lives at, but I think Sino's voice actors said he lived there and that he got out, but I don't know where these people are from, because I don't focus on the voice actors outside of the game, but I do hope they're all alright.
You, young hero, are about to make history! My deeds are nothing compared to that. When our ancestors first set out on their adventure, they could never have known they were about to found a tribe that would last thousands of years into the future. When future generations look back on our accomplishment, they too will see our deeds for their greater significance.
Hey, why don't we record the traveler's story on a stone tablet? Just like the one on the mysterious island.
Make sure you put it somewhere people can see it. No objections here. Put it here. Saying that seems conceited. Like, yeah, just make sure you put it where someone can see it. Like, what? Why would you say that? No objections here.
Great! I better get on it or someone might beat me to it.
Everyone in my tribe wants you to become one of Natland's greatest heroes.
Me too, obviously.
But as your friend,
there's something I want even more. And it's way simpler.
You want me to return, don't you?
Once this is all over, I want to go to the hot springs together. Paimon included. That's what being friends is all about. Quality time and good vibes.
It's a promise.
I'll hold you to it.
Okay, let's go see what... I want to go talk to Auroran's tribe first. Hold on.
A revelation came to me in a dream, and I shared it with my tribe. You are the star that will shine through the mist. The spirits bless your journey.
From this day forward, plants will sprout because of you. Insects will take flight after you, and all will turn to your will.
That seems like overkill, Auroran.
I disagree. The land of Natlan nurtures life, but the Abyss knows only destruction.
True.
Natlan is also a land of memories and legends. I live longer than humans, and in all that time, I've learned what life and death mean to people. The dead draw solace from the living, and the living push forward in honor of the dead. In life and death, we all leave marks on this world. We cannot let them be reduced to nothing.
That's why I'm here. I feel the same way. That's why I'm here.
Yes. Thank you for joining this fight. I'll wait for your safe return.
I like these two characters a lot. There's been people shitting on him online. I actually like Auroran. I adore him. He's perfect. And I like Citlali a lot. She's very cute.
Hey.
Sorry, a roommate wanted to come in and talk to me about the snow outside.
At the end of the earth lies the primal flame. We have come from afar to offer you our land's blessing and the respect of the collective of plenty.
God, he looks like a fucking Lucha Libre. Yeah, so we have not seen her clan yet because it's not added in the game. I don't think so. She's not voiced either. True strength isn't gifted from the heavens. It accumulates little by little from everything we do. Natlan's history goes back thousands of years. Every person who calls this land home, past or present, has a hand in this opportunity. Just like the Pyro Archon's concept of time, the past, the present, and the future exist at once. This moment is a convergence of all three. I have full confidence in the outcome of this battle. Victory will belong to Natlan. You have my word. Your hard work will not be in vain. Actually, I have a more personal request. Once the war is over, come visit us in the Collection of Plenty, okay?
That's right. Our tribe can't wait to meet you.
Let me guess. Is it... Because I haven't completed this yet, the main quest for this newest update. Does that mean that once you complete this, her like area opens up? Because that's not usually how this game works. Usually when they add a new area, it's already on the map, opened up, it's like darked, and you have to go in there and open the god statue to get it to light up. But if there was a new area or a new zone in the game upon patch release, you would be able to see it. Marissa and I will show you all our customs and fun activities. I'll leave you in suspense for now, but I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay, one more person. Chaska, I passed it over here.
May the skies forever be clear and bright, and may we always be free to spread our wings and soar. For this wish, the Flower Feather Clan gathers here today.
War is a heavy burden, and still, we never stopped moving forward. Long-awaited peace is now within reach. You have the opportunity to set that future in motion. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and Koya heard about the battle, so she's here too. We both had to make a difficult choice about family. But after our adventure together, we finally let go of our differences. And she came to understand my attachment to human society. Within the tribe, I found new sources of love and happiness. Koya told me she would do anything to protect that, and I would do the same for her. The same goes for my human family, Koichi's father and mother, Maybe my relationships seem like a mess to you, but it's okay. I won't let any one of them fall by the wayside. I will learn from everything we've been through, and rise above the trials of fate to become a better version of myself.
It's like you're becoming your own peacemaker.
Thank you, but beyond that, I pledge to be someone you can lean on in all your future endeavors.
Alright, it's everybody. Back to the middle. Yeah, because I don't think I can talk to Paimon directly. I have to do it through her, probably.
Are you ready, Traveler?
Yes.
All right. Before we face our final enemy together, we need to split up. I'm sure you remember the Abyss tumors from the previous battle. Eradicating them was crucial to stopping the endless onslaught of monsters. Our final enemy has a core that possesses similar qualities. It's hidden somewhere in the Night Kingdom. Since I'm more familiar with this place, I'll go find and destroy this core, while you go straight to the enemy's lair. We can reconvene there.
Understood.
All right. Then it's time to act. All of Natlan is behind us. So let's gather our courage and march into the unknown without fear. No one fights alone.
Yeah. Just run.
You already left, so you should get moving. Oh, and Paimon should stop distracting you. Paimon still remembers her promise. She's gonna cheer you on with all her might. Paimon's not some kid who's afraid of the dark. She's gonna be brave this time, so don't you worry.
Wait for me, Paimon.
Always. You're not in this alone. We'll be with you in spirit the whole time.
By the time you sit up, Mavuika has already made her way into the heavily contaminated part of the Night Kingdom. I'm her. I have to read it fast because this game has a really bad problem of leaving the text on the screen for literally 3 seconds. Sometimes 5 if you're lucky. 7 if they're generous. Yeah, so I have to speed read it. This area looks familiar to me. I've never been here, but it kind of looks like the area when you get into Inkanomiya for the first time. There's enemies above me, behind me. Oh jeez. Should I stop them? Should I stop them? I have no choice. I don't know how she plays, so... She's a Claymore character, I know that. She has the same sword that I gave to Kanichi, because it's like a free trial weapon. Yeah, defeat opponents and explore ahead, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I should try to pull for her, or if I should try to pull for, Sitlali. I like them both, but I kind of want to get Sitlali first, but I don't have the luxury of getting what I want, so... I do like her a lot, but she's different than other Archons because she's actually a human. The other Archons are actually gods, but she's a human. The only reason why she is like a god is because she has a gnosis. So I feel like they're using her as an example to prove that a human can become a god. They said that was the whole reason why A was capturing all of the visions, because any person who wields a vision has the chance to ascend to Celestia and has a chance to achieve godhood. And I feel like because they touched on that throughout the story over time, they wanted to make it obvious. So the only way to make it obvious is by taking an actual human character and turning them into a god. And that's what they did here. She's just a normal human, but like I said, with the Gnosis, she's a god. So it's very, very interesting. Because, like I was saying, Lumine was kind of like a god herself, her and Aether both, until their power was sealed by the unknown god, because we had, like, the angel wings and stuff. So, I want to say that Aether and Lumine were also akin to something like a god. Something like one, but not the same. Okay, following a 14th round of modifications, Shalon and made at Mavuika's request the 14th. The latter's Flame Strider finally gained the ability to manipulate phlogiston and travel on spirit ways. As such, Mavuika is able to use spirit ways despite not being from the people of the springs. Well, that just seems like a fucking rip, don't it? So how do I do it?
Burn it down!
Is it triangle? I mean, that's her. I guess that's how. But that's not. That's her birth, sir. But I guess I had to use it to do this. Is there no other way to mount the bike outside of this? I don't have her.
Something feels familiar.
This control's weird. I'm gonna be honest with you. What is that? Like the back tire swerves out of control. Can I keep going? Nope. Wait, are you the one who serves Ether? Yeah, beat him up. I think it is. I don't know if he had a name. I gotta be careful. Because I think I can heal her, right? Can I heal her with the items that I own? Yeah, you can. Okay. It's been a while since I've played this, because like I said, I was locked out of my account for a long time, and I can't remember what I can or can't do. With trial characters, I know you can heal them, but there was one time where I did try to do something like that, and it told me you were in a special game mode, and it wouldn't let me do it. But I think it was for that specific event that I was on. Bro, super dead. Mavuika is Batman. Cause a fucking bike. I think Batman has a bike, doesn't he? Arkham City, the one game, Arkham Knight or whatever the hell it was.
Hey sis. It's been a long time. This form is probably what I look like in your memories, right? Actually, we already met in one of your dreams, didn't we? But you never told anyone.
Uh-oh.
Out of all the awakened souls, I was surprised you were one of them. After all, it's been 500 years.
Yeah. I'm sure my soul has been reborn many times by now. But that doesn't mean Hime is gone. If the past, present, and future exist at once, then it's only fair we get to meet again.
You're right. It's too bad we don't have more time to talk.
It's funny, she gets to talk to her younger sister, but not her mom or her father.
Your plan is almost at the final stage, isn't it? I knew it. When you set your mind to something, there's nothing you can't do, no matter how difficult. Oh, I really wanted to help you in this era. But an ordinary person can't transcend time. Back then, I said I'd come find you one day. But I failed time and time again.
Huh?
You didn't fail.
Wait, then the paper frog I made? You got it?
Yes. And your architecture manual as well. The family you left it with got it to me in one piece.
I'm so glad. 500 years is a long time. I was worried someone might toss it during a move or something.
No, they never forgot their debt to you. I learned a lot about you from them.
Sounds like I placed my trust in the right people. Everything I wrote, though, it's probably outdated now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh well, it's been a long time. And it's not like I was some innovative architect who left my mark on history. But I lived a really happy life. I dedicated my career to helping those without a home. I didn't have time for love, or for myself, but I didn't care. There are so many things in this world that deserve to come first. That's what you taught me. You never took time for yourself either, did you, sis?
No, it wasn't necessary. Besides, I made my choice. And now, the end is near. Be it the enemy's end or my own. In the end, the method you used to transcend time was much more than a simple paper frog. You sent your love across time. So let me say this, Hime. I will love you. Forever and always.
I know that. Mom, Dad, and I, we feel the same way about you. We're family. That will never change.
All right. I need to head out. Another hero is waiting for me.
I believe in you, sis. For Natlan.
Is it gonna switch to me now? Yeah. Shit. Well, I gave her my healing things, my boosts and stuff. Oh, it transferred to me. Okay, good to know. Gimme. Oh boy, here we go. Alright.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
You guys.
I call on your benevolence to heal our hero.
Damn it, I can't attack the pylon. Yeah, I noticed that. Okay. Okay. So that's the whole reason why I brought Kanish with me, because the pylons will defeat faster if you have a Night Soul character in your party. You can defeat the pylon faster with a Night Soul character, so that's why I brought him. But he's always in my team anyway. I don't think that really would have mattered. But it is a nice thing to note. Look at it just tracking. Freaking dragon type. Sometimes Scar attacks random. He hit the pylon when I wasn't aiming for it. God. Come on. How about now? Can I hit it now? No. But the way the tracking works, it's making me attack the pylon when I'm not trying to hit the pylon. I'm trying to hit the enemy, but that's just the way it works. The tracking, sometimes it does frustrate me a little bit, because like, I feel like they should put a lock on in this game, because there are times when I'm trying to hit like a barrel or something, or some ore on the ground, and my character will like hit other stuff. Like if there's an enemy nearby, they'll hit the enemy instead of the thing I want. It's annoying sometimes. Like if I'm trying to hit like a crate on the ground, but they want to hit an enemy instead. Or like some kind of mechanic or something. See what I mean? He hit the pylon, and I wasn't aiming for it. Oh boy! It's a good day. Okay, now I can do it. Let go, Kanish, let go! Sometimes it's hard to break him out of that when he tethers.
I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Yeah, it's you guys.
I didn't know I could do that.
That's that little girl that one lady captured, because she was trying to turn that other little girl, Mavuika, she was trying to turn her into this little girl. You have to see the Tribal Chronicles I did for Shilonen to understand the story. It was like some lady in Shilonen's tribe that this was her daughter. Nichka was her daughter, but then she died. And then she captured some other little girl and was trying to turn that little girl into this one, like into her daughter. It was absurd.
Hello, Miss Traveler.
Wait, you're...
You remember Tlasoli, right? She's my mom. And well, she did a lot of bad things.
Yeah, she captured another little girl and tried to turn her into you.
I saw her in a dream. And she spent the whole time apologizing to me. But I didn't know what to say. Mavuika, all those people who lost their memories, they're the ones who deserve apologies, not me.
Yeah, because her mom, Tasoli, was giving out the engraving stones to people, and anyone who had one, she was stealing their memories to try to fuse into that other little girl to turn into her daughter. It was kind of messed up.
Nichka told me all about what happened, and this was my advice. Even though we can't undo our mistakes, there will always be opportunities to make up for them.
I had a good talk with my mom in that dream, and she agreed to lend me her power. That's how I was able to help you back there. My mom made a lot of terrible mistakes in the past. But now, she's using her powers for good.
It was a huge help.
You're a very talented person, Michka. I'm sorry your life was cut so short.
It's okay. We still managed to do something important in this place. Good luck, Traveler. We're all counting on you.
If I ever stop, I need to take a drink of my tea.
You can leave this place to us. When the monsters attack again, we'll fend them off.
Milani's in the square over there. I'm sure she'd like to see you again.
We got to see each other in a dream. And that's enough. The square makes it possible to connect the living to the Night Kingdom. If the Abyss starts to corrode that area, its forces could once again surge into the land above.
Oh, I got it. It's true. Sending her over to where Milani is could be bad because they could put her in danger.
It pains me not being able to see Milani again. But if I can do something to protect Natlan, then that is the only choice. Mualani will grow to surpass me as a warrior and accomplish greater feats than my own. I have no doubt.
Okay. Let me see if she has anything to say to me really quick. Let me see.
We'll guard this place so that the abyssal power doesn't spread.
Don't worry about us. Just keep going.
Okay. Good to know. Dragon door, here I come. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall. I've done that many times. Seems like there's more to this mist than the abyssal power. It feels suffocating. I'm dying. Uh-oh. Am I gonna see Ether? I wonder. Oh. Wait, I know you.
It's you. I knew you would come.
So you were reunited with Malco.
We meet again. Remember me? I'm Malco. We met when you came to rescue Kachina. I could barely hold on to my human form back then.
I remember. He was the one who casted the shield, that's why I recognized it.
Vichama told me about the horrific battle on the surface, but now, the souls of the Night Kingdom have been revitalized.
Yeah, thanks to Mavuika using the power of the throne. She's already mentioned that in one of the other videos. She's like, the reason why people can see souls and stuff of people who died is because when I used the power of the divine throne, used the power of like the Gnosis and connected to Celestia, and she used the power of death from the ruler of death, Ronova. She used her power, and by doing so, like rekindled all of the spirits.
More importantly, after everything, we finally get to fight side by side again. It's all thanks to you and Siglali.
Running into you here, it's a surprise for me too.
The path ahead has been heavily corroded by the Abyss. Navigation will be tricky. I can help illuminate your way, just like before.
I'll take care of recon and combat. I was in a bad place when you met me, but I was a capable warrior back in the day.
Yeah, so the reason why Vichama is here is Sitlali sent him back to the Night Kingdom in the last video, which wasn't that long ago. Was it 545? We were like, I know you, and she used her power to save him, otherwise he would not be here right now because he got forced out of the Night Kingdom and was not allowed to return, but Sitlali sent him back.
Come on, follow me.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
Macho.
It's dangerous out there, so stay close.
Okay. Yeah, if I step out of his barrier, I'll take horrible damage. Luckily though, the only one who took damage a little bit was Hazo, because he's my starter character.
More monsters! Leave them to me!
Everybody else wasn't hurt.
I've got your back.
I need a light soul character. Yeah, when you see that white bar underneath the health bar, it fills faster if you have a night soul character. So any of the main characters like Milani, Kachina, Kanich, Chaska, Inansan's not out yet, so Auroran, Sitlali. I think Lolly is Night Soul aligned. I don't have her yet, so I don't know. Oh, it's her!
Go, we made it! Come on, time to teach them a lesson.
I know them. They're from the Achkanatlan World Quest.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Kokuik is actually Achkan. Just measly insects in the background.
Whoa, you're as strong as ever.
It's cool seeing characters that I know. Like, if you're somebody like me who really gets invested in the story and you know who everybody is, when you see them again, it's like such an interesting feeling. It's like, it's you.
Who are these two?
An amazing adventurer and her companion. My good friends.
You said it, not me. Everyone here's amazing. So of course that includes me and Coco.
It's not what I said.
We all have our own journey, and we need to see it through to the end. Not all adventurers go down in history.
You'll be able to see this quest again, because I'm going to redo it as Ether. I'm going to do all of Achkanatlan as Ether and my team. Currently in the Ether playthrough, the only main characters that I got that I really liked, I got Fremine and Lynette back to back. I got them together, and I was like, this is funny. And I have Kachina as well. And then, of course, I got the default starter characters like Amber, Kaya, and Lisa. I still need to get Barbara, Kale, and Xiaoling, because Kale and Xiaoling you can get out of the Spiral Abyss at level Adventure Rank 20. So I'm at Adventure Rank, I think, 18 or 19 right now. So I have to go a little bit further, and then I have to fight in the Spiral Abyss to get those two. I have to free them out of it. So I might get them and Barbara before I go to Achkanatland. And I'm going to redo her quest again as Ether, because I like that quest a lot. I've already done it like 3 times now. Well, that would make it the 3rd time.
But right now, it's safe to say we're doing something extremely important.
So yeah, Kokuik is, it's Achkan the dragon. Basically his mind, his soul, and body were all 3 separated into separate entities. And I think a Kokuik was his soul. His body was obviously the dragon that you fight, and his mind was sealed within the city. And this is his soul.
Definitely.
Then let's go. We're all with you. I know your guide fairy and little one couldn't join you here, but I'm sure they're still with you in spirit.
Your guide fairy, so basically Paimon and Nephrite when she said little one. I was trying to decide if I was going to name my little Teplosaurus the same thing here for Ether, because I have this is my main playthrough, but the Ether playthrough, I think I might call it the same name. I don't think I really want to change it. I was thinking of changing it to Zephyrite with a Z instead of Nephrite. I might still do that, because I like to have my playthroughs be the same so that people know that it's me. Both accounts are mine, but I don't want it to be one for one the same, so I might change it. You'll know when I get there. Yeah, the only one who took damage was Heizu. Should I heal him? Hold on. I gotta be careful when you're in quests like this with stuff moving around you. When you pull up menus, the game has to slow down a little bit. That's why you hear that, because I'm slowing it down. And if I'm not careful, it'll break. Not break, but like, it loads funny. Okay, I gotta stay within the barrier, so. That's why I'm like, how far is the draw distance?
I got him cornered.
Yeah, and anytime you see that white bar underneath the health bar, you need a Night Soul character. Not necessarily, but yeah. Dude, that missed me. Goofed. But you're my enemy. Oh my god. But I thought he was my enemy. What? He was the one who took over Auroron and tried to make him kill Shigalene. Well, maybe not kill her, but at least hurt her. Come on. Why are you here?
That was amazing. Judging by your clothes, you're not from Natlan, are you?
He's a Conrian.
I've never seen a soul like you in the Night Kingdom.
But the Night Kingdom doesn't accept Outlanders, right?
Guthred.
Yes. Although, rather than a soul, it would be more accurate to say that I'm a story created by the people of Natlan. I was his most trusted second in command,
500 years ago, we fought against the Abyss together, and I sacrificed myself during battle. The shamans of the Masters of the Nightwind recorded my story on a woven scroll. Even now, many in Natlan know my name.
So you're him, but also not him?
That's right. What you see is the me from the story. I was remembered as a glorious hero, even though the truth is quite the opposite. It was in fragmented memories of my life that I finally began to understand the real me. Unlike my righteous and noble commander, I was obsessive and cruel. An approach I believe to be more efficient. Our differences caused many arguments between us.
You tried to sacrifice Auroran.
You tried to sacrifice someone?
Yeah, because these characters died before Auroran became a hero. Like, once Auroran became, he was the 6th hero in the story, because Shaska was after him, I can't remember. He was probably the 5th. I think he was the 5th hero. The problem with, because Sanhaj is his name, his hero's name, but these characters don't know who Auroran is. Auroran is one of the new heroes, but these characters died before they knew that, so they don't know that Auroran's the new name bearer.
I will stop at nothing to protect my commander's interests. The most idealistic and righteous among us are the most fragile, so I must protect his edge. Strong hand is required to stand against a strong foe. That is what the glory of Conria means to me.
So, you still believe in him, even though he's a stranger to you now? You still believe in him?
I do. I have my reasons, as do all who believe in something.
Look at that chest.
You will understand that soon enough.
Yeah, okay. You try to sacrifice someone? Doesn't elaborate.
Due to the limitations of the ley lines, we can go no further. The enemy's lair is close at hand.
But don't worry. All the souls of the Night Kingdom will lend you their aid.
Why does Bichama almost sound like Guthred for a second?
You will become the hero of a new era.
You're a special one, Traveler. You proved that again just now.
She reminds me of Balsaniang in a way, because the way she's kind of dressed and the way her attitude is.
The light will continue to guide your way through the endless darkness.
I told you, he's Ochkan, he's the dragon. Right.
Go now, for Natlan, and for all who lost their lives to the Abyss. This time, we shall prevail. Not for any single nation or faction, but for us all.
Goodbye, my friends. Time to go. Ah, he didn't say anything snarky this time. I was expecting the pointless, or whatever he says. Whatever he says. Daintily running. Oh my god. I didn't expect the situation here to be so chaotic. Is it because of the damage to the ley lines? The road has collapsed, but the structure above seems intact. That looks like the way forward. Still, how do I get over there? Is somebody gonna approach me from behind? How'd that sound? It's... Ah, it's, what's her name? Is it Koya?
Hey,
or it's
Traveler.
Kuchi.
It's me, Koichi.
Hello.
Need some help? Doctors can be really handy in an emergency.
Why are you all here? This is getting hella weird.
With your special powers, you should be able to make it through this place.
Yeah, so this is why she brings all the spirits here, is because I can indwell in them to help me get across things. So if they're